Hey, you guys. My name is Marlene. This is Marley Grace Creations. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. You guys, today we are going to make a busted canvas. And I know, before you say, oh my gosh, she's going to make another busted canvas. This one's going to be adorable. I do believe it is. Don't think there's one out there exactly like it. And you're going to see why in a few minutes. It's going to be Christmas. It's going to be foo-foo. We're going to use some striped paper. We're going to use some red tissue paper. We're going to use this adorable Santa. It's part of a napkin. I've already cut it in 4 pieces. Use a square, took the plies off, okay? So it's ready to go. So what we're going to do is make sure that this red striped paper is down on this. It takes quite a bit of Mod Podge to make that stick to canvas, I'm finding out. So let's just get a brush and make sure that we have plenty of Mod Podge to grab. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. We're going to fold this back, and we're going to have enough Mod Podge to really hold on to that paper, okay? So we want it to stick really, really well. So this is half. Let me get it down. It might warp a little bit, wrinkle a little bit. It's okay if it does. It's okay if it does. It's not going to matter. Let's see if this side is adhered. Not too good. I put some on there a little while ago, and it didn't stick very well, so I am making sure that this time it is going to stick. So let's just get the rest of this down really well. It's a little bit hard for this paper to stick to this canvas, you guys, so you really have to manipulate it a little bit. Let's get it on there, get it, turn it over, and let's make sure that this side is good. Let's get it down really well. Okay, and this side is going to be Mod Podge. I have already cut a piece of tissue paper. Gift wrap tissue, that's all it is. Just regular, cheap, get it anywhere, tissue paper from, you can get it at Hobby Lobby, you can get it at Dollar Tree, you can get it anywhere. You can get it anywhere. It's not going to take quite as much Mod Podge for this because this is tissue paper. It's not heavy, thick, cardstock, scrapbook paper, any of that. It's just going to take, let me get just a little bit more. I can tell up here it's just a little on the dry side. So let's get it, just get it covered. And this is just regular Mod Podge. You can use any kind of Mod Podge you have. If you just have the matte, use it. If you just have gloss, use it. It's okay. Okay, let's get this tissue paper down. Now, this is going to be what's going to come through in a little bit. And whatever you put on this side, this just happens to be the same on both sides, right? Don't let that confuse you, because whatever you put this down, it's got to be face up. So if it's only one-sided, make sure it's face up, okay? And then it'll do what you need it to do. Let's get this down really good. It's a little wrinkled. That's great. I want it to be, I almost want it to look like kind of red leather in a way. Let's just get it down really, really good. See these little wrinkles in there? It's okay. I like those. I'm just pressing it some more, okay? Now, we're going to set this aside and let it dry while we decoupage the Santa on the board. Because the board is going to be the back, right? And we want him pretty much in the center. So let's just make sure we get enough in the center for him. And let's get a good amount, because canvas is rough. So If you use a thin amount, a real thin amount, like if I'm doing wood, I do a thin amount. But for this, it's going to take a little more because it's just so rough. So, okay, let me put this in the center as much as I can. I want to put him over that way a little because I want his face to make sure it shows when I do this. Okay, let's get this napkin down really, really good. Isn't he adorable? Isn't he adorable? He is a napkin. He is a fourth of a napkin. You guys, I have a napkin sale just about every Friday night on my Facebook page. And that's Marley Grace Creations too, if you're ever interested in napkins. And I don't do it every Friday because I don't always get enough napkins to show. I get a bunch and then I think, oh, I want to show all these. And I do. And then I have to wait. So anyway, but this is one of them and I love this a lot. So let's just get it down. Let's just make sure these corners are down really, really good. I'm going to dry this a little bit. Let's see. Let me put some more on top of him. Okay, hold on one second. Let me just get a little more. Make him... You can't play with the napkin much. You can get it on and you just leave it alone. So you can see that I'm going over it, but I'm not going to keep going over it and over it and over it. I want to go over it enough to get it down. That is the best way to decoupage, especially napkins, because you can't play with them. You'll end up with holes in your napkins. Okay, a little bit more right here. Get those edges down. Probably will never see those anyway. You'll see why in a minute. But that's that for the decoupage. Let me get that stuff out of my way. Let's get this little bit dry. And I'm not going to bust it wide open. I'm going to bust it open enough because I want him to show, but I don't want it. I don't want any of this to show. Well, it's not going to show anyway. I'll show you why in a minute. But still, you'll see what I'm doing. These are so easy and they are cute. I was going to put some holly and berries and stuff, but I don't have any right now. I have not pulled everything out I need for Christmas, but we don't really need it on this right now anyway. Okay, I'm going to set him aside. I'm going to set Santa aside, and I'm going to go back and get my paper. Now, this is not adhered real good, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to get a, oh, where is it? Here we go. We're going to get a X-Acto knife. That's what I was looking for. We're going to get an X-Acto knife. And I want to find pretty much the center of this. And a lot of people do it on the back side. I like to go through the front. Let's see if I'm going to be able to, though, with this. Might not. I might not. Let's try. Everything's wet. I'm going to have to dry it. If I don't dry it, you guys, I'm going to rip it. So let me get this dry. Not all the way, but pretty much. So I don't rip the paper. That would be horrible. I hope everybody's had a great day or afternoon or whatever it is where you are. Guys, if you're loving this, if you love my channel, if you've looked at other videos and loving the crafts, subscribe to my page. Give me a thumbs up. I'm going to get this started and then I'll probably use scissors. And don't forget to ring that bell. Hit that bell notification. That way when I go live, you're going to know that I'm live. You're going to be notified. You won't miss a thing. Okay. And you can also find me on Facebook. Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, for sure. Sometimes more, but... Okay, I want to get this started, and then I'm going to use scissors to finish it. I just want to get this busted. Okay, let's go this way. That is not looking so great on the back. We're going to see what happens here. It might surprise me and might love it. I don't know. We'll see. But this is going to help right here. So we're going to go this way, and then we're going to go this way. You guys at home, make sure you let your stuff dry. Okay, now we're going to go this way and this way. It's like cutting a pizza, pretty much. Okay, there we go. It's a little ragged. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna go back that way anyway. Oh yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a-okay. All right. Let's take our heat tool and let's put our Santa under there first to make sure we're not going back too far. Let's see. He is busting out. Okay. Let's see if we can go too far. I don't think we can. No, we're good. All right, let's let him dry some more over there while we finish this. We just take these corners and just push it out. Except I'm going to kind of rag these up a little bit. I don't want to do it like everybody else has done it. I'm going to kind of take these points off enough to where I can still flip it back a little bit. You're going to see the difference. I'm just kind of, no rhyme or reason, just kind of getting it, you know, I don't want it straight. I don't want it straight. Okay, you see what I did? I just kind of messed it up. Okay, now we're going to go back. We're going to go back. Let's go this way a little bit more. Now we're going to roll these back a little bit. It's going to take a little bit of manipulating. Well, I don't have my heat tool. It's not hot enough, so let's just, while it's getting heated up, let's go ahead and roll these. That'll help too. It's still a little bit damp, which right now is kind of a good thing because it's helping roll it. I couldn't decide if this paper reminded me of a candy cane or popcorn box, but I still like it. Anyway, it's Christmas, right? It's red and white. It's like a candy cane. Why not? Let's go back with this a little bit. See, it's a little different. It's not looking like a pizza now. So, okay. We still might get a few points off, but okay. I love it. Love it, love it. I had to make sure my heat tool was hot enough. It was not. So, I'm just going to roll some of this back and touch it with hot glue so it'll hold it back. I'm just going to take a pencil. If you can't get it to roll back, just get a pencil. That'll help you a little bit. And I don't want it all the way. I just want it kind of touching, kind of rolled a little bit. As far as like the kind that you make that looks like somebody cut a pizza open and pushed all them back, I don't like those. I don't know what it is about those I don't like, but I don't like those. I don't mind these. Okay, let's get a pencil and roll a little bit. It's still a little bit damp, so we can roll it. There we go. Let's get this down. Let's get that back a little bit and get it to stay. Takes just a minute to hold on to that glue. See, these are not all alike. I'm doing them all a little bit different. Just kind of doing it sideways and just hold that one edge there until it stops. You know, it has to cool off. I'll tell you what, hot glue, you just have to hold on to it sometimes, right? And if you hold on to it too much, you get your finger in there, then you burn the daylights out of yourself. So be careful. Be really careful. I've seen people go to the hospital with hot glue burns. So please be careful. Okay, let's roll that back a little bit. One more, and that part will be done. And we can put that Santa in there. And then we're going to do the fluff. And we've got something that looks kind of like ice. And anyway, that's pretty much, let's see. If we need any more, we can do it. Now, let's get this down. Look at him. Is he cute or what? Look at that. Oh, my goodness. I think I might want him this way. Let me see. Do I? I don't think it really matters. It's going to be the same way. It's okay. Do I? I think I like this part on the bottom. So I like it just like it is. Okay, let me get hot glue. And you got to put quite a bit because by the time you get around to the other side, it's going to be cooled off. And then it won't stick, and then you have to do something different. So let's go ahead and get that down. Yikes, my fingers are in it. Yes, they are. There, ta-da. Just give it a good press. Okay. This is coming loose, so let's give it just a little bit more up here. It just decided it didn't want to hold. So let's roll that back a little bit and fix that. So far, what do you think? I love the yellow with this Santa. When I saw the napkin, I thought, oh, I'm not so sure, but I love it. I almost did this part yellow. So, okay, now look at this. We are going to stick that in there. And we're just going to glue it a little bit. Just kind of tuck it up under there. We don't want to hide his face. We don't want to hide his face. And we're going to put a little bit kind of on that outside. And that'll hold it right there. We're just going to let it stop right there. That almost looks like part of his beard, but it's just snowy, pretty. We need to tuck this back in there just a little bit more. Look at all that fluff. Is he gorgeous or what? Look at that. It looks kind of like his hat, his beard. And then we have, I have some of these little crystals that kind of looks like ice, maybe. I'm just going to put a few of those around, and I think that will be cute. Kind of look like ice. Just going to add a few. I'm not going to add a whole lot. I just want some glitz. And this is just some little things I picked up at, I'm thinking Dollar Tree, y'all. I really do. I had them last year. Okay, there we go. It's pretty much a little bit of glitz. Okay, there is your Santa busted canvas with the foo-foo in there. And I've just tucked that in there and glued a little bit. I haven't really glued it all in there yet. You can or not. It's up to you. But there you go. What do you think? Do you like it better with the foo-foo in there or just plain. I kind of like him like that. Okay. All right, you guys, that's it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on. I hope you enjoyed this. You do one and make it your own. So that just add a little foo-foo, right? It's for Santa. Okay, that's all I have tonight, you guys. Thank you so much. And like I said before, just ring that bell, hit that bell icon, and then when I go live, you'll get notified. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.